Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Pros. It's Drew here and I'm with my buddy Zach. We're about to go meet up with a ton more buddies.
A ton!
In the underground.
A ton more!
But we are at Six Flags Magic Mountain today. And we're walking right by the Helpful Honda Express and Revolution's last Helix. And we're actually going to take the little shortcut in a second and go up to West Coast Racers. And hopefully it is open for us today. Last time we visited, it was closed. So hopefully we can redeem ourselves and get a couple rides on it. So if you don't know what shortcut I'm talking about, here it is. Walk up to Revolution, take a right here, and this is technically the exit pathway, but you can walk up here and there is a stairway that leads up to another one of the midways up there. But as you can see underneath the second drop on Revolution, there's this pathway that you can take. There's actually two technically, and you can just walk right here to this stairway and boom, you've passed Viper and X2 while saving a couple steps. So we actually coincidentally ran into our good pals, some of them that are here today from OVC, Chad, Andrew, and Jeremy. It was great meeting Andrew and Jeremy for the first time, but nice seeing Chad as well. But we're gonna meet up with them a little later. They're heading over to X2 and Viper. We're gonna head to the underground to meet up with some other friends of ours. Man, it's great to see this thing running again. It's been a couple weeks since media day actually, but really, really awesome. It just adds so much energy to this area. So while we're waiting for some of our good friends to get off of Apocalypse, we're gonna see something new. And that's next to West Coast Racers. They finally have an entrance sign put in, so let's get a up close look at it. Well, that sign's looking stellar next to the shop. Really pops, especially in that 3D font. Now let's just stop speaking about the sign and let's go under it. Heck yeah, let's ride West Coast Racers. So a fantastic ride in row 6 on West Coast Racers. Super quick. The programming was way quicker now, which is really interesting. So you line up really quickly. But listen to that soundtrack. I'm in love with my car. Love the fact that that's being played in this area. Also, I do want to say huge props to the operations on West Coast Racers today. They are just hitting it out of the park with how they're running today. West Coast Racers is absolutely hauling, but we're with my good friend Zach. Dylan from Theme Park Obsession, make sure to go check him out. And Taylor from Coaster Studios is here. So it's really cool to see them. Also, just wanted to let you know, rode back row for the first time. I don't know what was going on with it today, but it was hauling. Grayed out twice. It's really, really a fun ride though. Now we're gonna head over towards probably Goliath, maybe even Full Throttle. We're heading to that side of the park, but we will not be able to enjoy Twisted Colossus today. They were actually doing some structural work on it a little earlier in the morning, so that will be closed for today. Hopefully it's open tomorrow for wherever Taylor went. There he is. So we actually just came over to where Green Lantern used to reside because there have been rumors, and actually there have actually been some photos that have come out that there was some surveying being done over in this area. So potential new attraction in this section. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me if that is the case because Green Lantern is no longer with us. But we're gonna be on the hunt just a little bit in the area to see if we can see any markers ourselves. They're forcing me.
Yeah!
It's really windy.
All the lights are off.
There's no line. Oh yeah, all the lights are off. Whoa, that's weird. But yeah, it's super windy outside, so we're gonna have some sway in the tower. This ride still terrifies me. I've been on it a couple times now, but not in the wind like this. Oh boy. Oh no. Get my diapers ready. All right, next up, Goliath, the hypercoaster in the park. Super excited to get back on this. It's been a good couple of months since I last rode it. I love this thing though. Next up, our second premiere coaster of the day. Full Throttle, road 6, I believe. It was great, absolutely awesome. Hang time was spectacular, the launches were great. But now we're gonna head over to X2 and Viper. Hi Dylan. Hey Dylan. Hey Dylan. Hey Dylan. Hey Dylan. Hey Dylan.
Hi Drew.
Oh, there he is. Hi. Oh, ooh. Well, before getting next to, we all stopped and got ourselves some Dippin' Dots floats.
Hey, I didn't.
Well, you gotta
it better.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get
It does look really good though.
Amazing.
That is a chocolate
This is like the
parfait.
best snack I've ever had.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, super excited to have a Coke float with Dippin' Dots. After an absolutely phenomenal ride in the back row outside seat on X2, we're heading on to the other Aero, Viper, and we met up with Chase. You can check out his Instagram at Chasing Coasters. I'll put a link down in the description. But we're about to get on one of my favorites. I absolutely adore this ride. I know a lot of people don't necessarily, and that's because of the restraints and how the track profiling is. But you got to remember, this is a 30-year-old ride now, so it's definitely got a little age on it, but it's still lovable, at least for me. Oh my goodness. West Coast Racers is our next destination of choice. We have 30 minutes till park close, but I gotta say, Viper in the front of a car is fantastic. Just rode it twice actually, once in the middle and once in the very front. Absolutely enjoyable, pretty smooth realistically, except for some of the transitions of course. But man, I love that thing. Viper is so good. Oh, definitely gonna be a must ride every time I come now, especially with the low wait times. If you didn't know, it's usually a walk-on or like a 5-minute wait. But anyways, West Coast Racers, let's go get a second ride on that for the day. So this is actually the first time I've seen West Coast Racers at night, at least down here in the underground. They have not launched in a little bit of a, so it might be down, sadly, but we'll just have to wait and see. We're gonna find out what we can, but hopefully we can get one more ride on it for the night. So the ride is open. We're getting another look at the completely finished queue in here. They added a couple more details in here, so let's go check them out. Besides some new paint displays, they actually covered up the word Dothlo with a West Coast Customs rag, which I find really interesting. Whoa, look who we found. It's like OVC's riding in the back row or something. I must say, a night ride on West Coast Racers, racing against your friends.
Subscribe to Cali Coasters.
It's awesome. Just absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite experiences on this ride especially, and just at the park in general. It was fantastic. After that awesome night ride at row 4 of the Blue Train, we're going back for one more. We got 2 minutes till park close. We're getting our first ever Larot No Wicker. Let's do it. Well, we are officially taking over a train on West Coast Racers. Hey Taylor, how you doing? But yeah, we are taking over a train. How crazy is this? We won't be able to race each other because we just didn't get that right. But, oh, also, my first ride ever on the red train. Let's do it. Hey Andrew. Well, second ride on West Coast Racers at nighttime. That was fantastic. I think I've solidified my opinion on it. We got one more test cycle going out before the end of the night. Really, really a stellar ride. I've solidified my opinion. My review will be coming out very, very soon. But yeah, no, I think I know exactly where it stands within all the coasters here. But now we're gonna head out because the park is officially closed. It's about 6:07 now, so we just gotta head out of the park since it is officially closed. But since it's a Friday night, we're probably all gonna hang out a little bit, go get some burgers or something somewhere. But pretty fantastic day hanging out with some great pals. So an absolutely fantastic day, Six Flags Magic Mountain today, hanging out with our great pals. Yes, you can come over here. Yay! If you don't know who Taylor is, definitely go check out his stuff. I'll put it in the description as well as in the corner. And Zach,
Cali
too,
Coasters?
Oh boy.
Subscribe.
You know that name?
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
That was a spray.
Hey, look, Trills!
And also, of course, our great friend Dylan.
And taking over the vlog today. Yo, we got freaking Chase over here. How's it going, Chase? Good. Good. And then we got Dylan in the corner. Dylan. All right, you can take your phone.
Oh, okay. Besides that, of course, all the OVC guys, definitely make sure to go check out their channel. I'll leave a link all over in the places. Or as Wheezy Waiter used to say, the doobly doo. I want to bring that back just for the heck of it. But thanks so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.